Virgo, welcome to your reading. So I'm just gonna jump right in like I usually do and just find out what your current energy is. And what these cards really represent, and the reason I do it weekly, is because what our focus is tends to change pretty frequently. So this is really kind of just where you are, what you're primarily focused on, if I can get words out. This is also why the readings don't necessarily line up from week to week. Like, you wouldn't see this progression in the same story unless that was your focus, unless that was the collective energies focus each week, which I have seen that for sure in some signs. So let's find out about your hopes or fears here, Virgo. Okay. So I really like where this is starting. So we have the Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. This is just the feeling of being very, very generous. I mean, it is the holidays. People tend to be more generous this time of year, but what I really love about it in this deck is that it's very balanced. You can see here that all the pentacles are the same size. You have 3 and 3, so the number 3 may mean something to you. It doesn't have to, but it feels like there is this push to be balanced. That's what it feels like. Surprisingly, I didn't even realize it when I put it down, but your cards are telling me the same thing. So your current energy is the Hanged Man, and it's being influenced by the Justice. So literally you're at a standstill, but you're never really standing still. You're not moving forward, you're not moving back, but you're still living this day to day. Whatever the situation is, we'll find out more details. But whatever this is, this pause, this step back, this not being able to move forward right now is all meant to keep you in balance. It's meant to help you see the good and the bad and really try to find that happy medium for you. High Priestess here. Focus on yourself. There's something here that you know deep down within you, and you just maybe are ignoring your instincts in a specific situation, but this is not the time to ignore those instincts. There's something here that you need to remember and pay attention to. So it's like, recognize it and realize it. Allow it to seep into your everyday. 3 of Pentacles here in reverse in the past position. So it felt like in the past you were dealing with people who didn't want to put in their fair share on anything, and that things were always falling on your plate, that you just were picking up that additional burden here. But it feels like a lot of things are shifting for you. Okay, love this one. So we just went through a full moon. Full moons are great for releasing, and so there is something here that you've been releasing. This is your strength. You are letting go of some sort of belief that you've been holding on to that was really restricting and holding you back. This is what the Devil energy represents. It's kind of like, it may start out as a good idea and it may even be the right thing for you in that moment, but then it's taken to such an extreme that it's actually holding you back. That's what you've been releasing and continue to release. We have the Strength card here in reverse sitting in your near future position. What I like about this one in this position, because what I'm getting is go with the flow. Go with the flow. Don't force an outcome. Don't force any kind of situation or something that is just not right for you. I am getting the Empress here in reverse. There is something here with 3s. Something is here with 3s for you. So look up that number. That might mean something to you. Or it's a series of 3s. You might always see 333 on a clock or something along those lines. The Empress here in reverse. This actually feels a lot like you. Almost just behaving differently. That's what this feels like. Because what I get from you is a very strong, very established, settled type of energy. I mean, that's what Virgo is. You don't do anything halfway. You think things through before you act, and then you do it in a way that ensures you get the outcome that you're looking for. And that's really just what you do, because you spend so much time analyzing a situation that you've decided this is the ideal outcome, and then you pursue it. And it feels a lot like in this instance, you're not taking that same action. And that's a really good thing, because we have the Tower here in reverse. So if you had tried to force something to happen, whether it was positive or negative, you probably would have had a Tower moment where all of a sudden everything was thrown up into the air and it was just chaos after chaos. Hopes or fears? We have the Sun. Just like everybody else, you want to be happy. There's nothing here. You're not trying to make yourself miserable at any level. We do have the Queen of Cups. This, again, feels a lot like you. Even though you're an earth sign, you're also very focused on what you want. There's a lot of self-care happening here. And the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups feel very connected to me. So there's something here, if you listen to your instincts, it's actually going to steer you in the right direction, but you actually have to trust your instincts, and it doesn't feel like you actually trust your instincts. Let's find out about the Hanged Man and the Justice card here for Virgo. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is definitely related to some sort of romantic relationship here. With the Knight of Cups, the card actually says romance, seduction, idealistic. So there's something here that you're trying to balance out in either a current romantic relationship or even a future one. It's about really digging deep into what is it that you want. So the High Priestess, we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So when you don't take the time to focus on and listen to your own instincts here, you can get out of balance really quickly. And everything that you've been working towards, any kind of abundance, prosperity, anything like that you've been working towards, can easily be thrown out of alignment when you try to force yourself on a path that you don't need to be on. So definitely pay attention to whatever is happening around you. Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. So this is, I don't know why I'm getting, but this was a very strong commitment from the past. This could have been somebody that you were married to. This is somebody who, I'm getting the impression that you really felt like you could have been with this person for a very long time. Male or female, it's not the gender that matters, it's the energy. And the energy of this is that you really put a lot of faith in this person and in the relationship, and you put a lot of effort and energy into it. And with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, it was very one-sided. You took on more than your fair share. There was no balance here. And it feels like this imbalance in the past is really influencing this need to be balanced in the present. But there's still work to be done to figure out exactly how you become and stay balanced in this present. So let's find out more about this Devil in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This, again, it's all about juggling burdens here. That's what this Devil energy was. It was, you were taking on more than your fair share, and you're finally letting go, and you're not so willing to pick up all the pieces and step up when somebody else doesn't. You're really kind of forcing the other person in a situation, or maybe current or future situations. You're gonna, you know what, no, that's your responsibility, you take care of it. That type of energy. You're not gonna be so willing to step up. Strength in reverse, I got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright for you. So yeah, there is this cycle that's coming to a close. Definitely something that's coming to a close. Some sort of karmic. Some sort of karmic bond is being broken. And by that I mean, if you feel like you've been down the same path over and over again, it feels like that's what's breaking. You're breaking it by acting differently, responding to everything differently, and not taking on more than your share. You're breaking that pattern, and it's going to cause a change in the direction that you're going. We have the Empress, and I have the Six of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is really, really interesting. So this feels a lot like you're trying to go with the flow for a change instead of overanalyzing and putting expectations on everything. That's what this feels like. Tell me about the Tower in reverse for Virgo. Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, if you had kept going and you kept forcing whatever it is that you wanted onto this situation, it would have blown up in your face. Tell me about the Sun. So the better approach is the approach that you're trying to take, which is just taking that step back. Oh my gosh. So the Tower came out with the Sun. So this is sitting in your fear position. I think you realize that you're on a path that is kind of destructive if you were to keep it going. If you were to keep responding the way that you did, you knew that whatever is happening would just continue to blow up. You'd be continuing to repeat the pattern, and you're kind of done with that. You don't want to keep repeating the same pattern. You want a new way of existing to come about. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, very, very strong energy. This is you, absolutely. You're focused on what you want, a lot of self-care happening here, but with the Queen of Swords, you're also communicating exactly what you want, what you need. You're setting boundaries, you're setting intentions. You're not letting people walk all over you. Male or female, again, with the court cards, it's just the energy that I'm getting from that is a very strong energy. This is really, so the card that came out was the Spirit Guardian of Winter, and it says retreat. And it feels a lot like that's exactly what you're doing. You're kind of just taking that step back and going with the flow for a change. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and drop me a comment if you want to, and let me know if this did resonate for you, if this is your story. I'd love to hear it. Anyway, I will talk to you next time. Take care.